What's going on, everybody? It's Bryce here with Ghost Picks, the nation's #1 leading sports consultants in the business, where we have 5 expert handicappers over the GhostPicksATS.com website. You know who they are. It's Jimmy, Jack, Derek, Benny, and myself. If you're new to the page, click that subscribe button, click that notification bell, give the video a thumbs up while you're at it. And if you're not checking out the other 4 expert handicappers over the Ghost Picks team, a link to their YouTube channel will be in the description below. Make sure you're checking us out over on Twitter at GhostPicksBryce and Instagram at Bryce.GhostPicksATS, as well as we're posting premium content on all social media platforms for you guys. Working hard for you here at Team Bryce. Recap yesterday, free play winner for you, Creighton plus the points in the first half. They came out hot in the first half. I said that was the trend. They have now covered 12 straight first halves. Write that down, guys, because that's gold right there. Nobody's talking about that. It's a nice play, especially when they're on the road. So write that down and keep that in your back of your head when Creighton plays again next. That was also a 3-unit premium play for us, so nice winning play there. We really like the play. Cash 3 units on it. The rest of the night did not go our way, as we had 2 plays at 9 o'clock. We had Oklahoma plus the points. Baylor, hats off to Baylor, man. They did not fall into any trap that they could have fell into last night. There was a few, losing to a team that they should have lost to the first time. Oklahoma should have beat Baylor the first time they played in Baylor, but Baylor got away with it. They did not fall to a team that they should have lost to the first time. The pressure of winning 23 straight basketball games was not too much for them. They could have fell into that trap. And the last trap they could have fell into was Kansas on Saturday. A look ahead. They could have looked right past Oklahoma and looked on to Kansas on Saturday, a monster game on Saturday in the Big 12, number 1 versus number 3, and they didn't do that. So they had snares all over the place, and hats off to Baylor. They came out. It was close in the second half. It was a 1-point game, and they went on a run with about 6 minutes left to go in the game. They went on a run, I believe, and that was just ultimately too much for Oklahoma to handle. So hats off to Baylor. Did not fall for any of those traps, and took care of business. So we lost that play there. We were on Oklahoma. And we were also on LSU. LSU out-hustled Kentucky. They outplayed Kentucky. They out-rebounded Kentucky. Every single category they outdid Kentucky. Excuse me, except for one. In the second half, Kentucky shot 7 for 7 from 3. This is the same team that was 4 for 32 from 3 the previous 3 halves. This Kentucky team makes 4.5 threes a game, and they shot 7 for 7 in the second half. That is why LSU did not win the game. That's why LSU didn't cover the game. And the three-point shot is the great equalizer. When you have a team like Kentucky that does not make threes consistently, and then all of a sudden they come out and hit 9 in a game and go 7 for 7 in the second half, what are you going to do? You can't handicap that. There's no way of even knowing that was going to happen. Hats off to Kentucky, man. They knocked down the shots they needed to, so we dropped that play. It was a 3-unit play. So was Oklahoma. All 3 plays were 3-unit plays. We went 1 and 2 in the day, lost 3 units and some juice. Could have been worse, but it could have been better. Had a couple, had Kentucky not shot the way they did, I think we would have had a much better night. But that is what it is. That's the recap we've got for you. Like I said, new to the page, click that subscribe button, click that notification bell. And I think that's all we've got for you guys. Make sure you guys are checking out all the other guys. I don't know how everybody else did last night, but I'm sure they did just fine. As everybody on the team's been rocking and rolling, so I think everybody did fine yesterday. And I know we will bounce back tonight in college basketball. There's a couple plays that we really like, and we'll be pushing those plays out a little bit past lunchtime today. But that's all I got for you. Take your official free play. I haven't given you that yet. Your official free play today is going to be coming over in the Southern Conference. We got a Wofford team traveling up to UNC Greensboro to play the Spartans, and the line is at 10 right now. But we're going to take a look at this first half line, and here's why. UNC Greensboro is one of the best teams in the country at first half play, and even better so at home. At home, UNC Greensboro has a point margin of plus 10.6 while playing at home. That's right, they're outscoring their opponents by 10.6 per game in the first half when playing at home. Wofford starts slow as is, even worse so on the road. Wofford minus 10.1 point differential on the road in the first half of these games. Let's take the Spartans to take care of business in the first half like they normally do and like they do at home, and especially in conference play. These guys play very well at home, played very well in the first half. Take UNC Greensboro minus the 5 in the first half. That's your official free play. That's all I got for you today. We'll be back at you tomorrow. As always, thank you for stopping by. Good luck, God bless, and grind on.